Good morning, good morning, good morning. And how are we doing, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. We're back with more Persona 5. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ook. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are doing well. Wait. Marie, so you only got the tiny pre-roll ad when you first joined? You didn't get the actual ad break? Okay. Which ads are bonkers. It's all witchcraft to me. I don't know. Yeah, it's like ads are served, yeah, like based on your like region and like what companies have bought ads to be served in whatever country or place you're in. I guess nobody's buying over there, Maria. I guess nobody's buying. But thank you for hanging out anyway. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sure there's other like factors too, you know. But I know that's a big one. Is where the ad buys are. I have Twitch Turbo now. It's just I spend too much time in people's streams, so it pays for itself. It pays for itself. So I don't get ads either. But when I wasn't running it, and I'd be on like, you know, insert random stream here, then yeah, I'd be getting hammered by ads as a US boy. Yes, good day, Ook. Good day. Day. Yeah, you were saying, Ook, that you never got an actual ad from Twitch. Yeah, again, it's like a location thing, I guess. Also, if y'all happen to have ad block on, that might also do something. I don't know if y'all run it or not. If you do run it, turn it off on Twitch. This actually does help the streamers out. Yeah, you're just getting you're getting advertised to from Twitch, not of Twitch. Like on Twitch. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I think the big thing is who buys ads for Twitch in your region. It's probably based on, you know, probably based on your a little bit on your region and, you know, things like that. And the time of year, et cetera, like obviously ads, you know, ramp up before the holidays, that kind of thing. And then they sort of die off towards the start of the year. So this is like a kind of a dead period for ads, like these first few months. So I didn't think it would affect Twitch. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, Maria. You're on Brave. I've never used Brave, so I couldn't say for sure. I've got it turned off on my on Opera GX. I should try Brave. I've heard good things about Brave. I'm getting a little tired of my browser. My browser's getting very annoying, as they do. The browser cycle, where a browser's like really good, and then it gets really terrible, and then nobody uses it, and they remake it, then it gets really good. Happens to all of them. Yeah, you have it off on Firefox, Ook. Nice. Yeah, it genuinely helps the streamers out. So if just exclude the just exclude Twitch. And, you know, obviously if you sub to a channel or you have Twitch Turbo or whatever, both get rid of ads as well. And if you have Amazon Prime, you also can link your accounts to Amazon Prime and get a Twitch Prime sub, which is just literally stealing money from Jeff Bezos to give it to a streamer. Sorry, you got to do the plug when it comes up. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder if that's what's doing it, Maria. But then it's weird that you got that like pre-roll. It's like maybe your ad block works on like the timed ads, but not the pre-rolls or something. Weird. I wonder. Yeah, you're not getting the turbo ads on my stream anymore. Yeah, you got that. You got that sweet gift sub from Chryso. Gives you a little subscriber badge, which means you don't get any ads. You get all the emotes. I'm still missing a couple of emotes. Like I still have a couple of slots I need to fill up. I need to do the thing. I need to do the art. I need to do the arts. No clue. I was really surprised. I was like, WTF an ad? Yeah, I do my best to keep pre-rolls off. That's the whole reason I run, or the main reason I run a schedule ad break. But, you know, if I end up snoozing the ads, like if we're in the middle of a cutscene or something, sometimes my hour timing gets off. Because you can only buy like an hour of no pre-rolls at a time. You used to be able to bank it up. Like, you used to be able to start your stream and run like 10 minutes of ads, and then like not run any ads the rest of your stream. And you wouldn't get pre-rolls. But now they like limit it. You do the 3 minutes? Yeah. I do 3 minutes every hour. Usually on the hour when I don't snooze it. But if you snooze it, then you lose it. So I try not to do that if I can. Yeah, I do 3 minutes every hour in a single break. And then I take that break at the same time. And then at the start of the stream I run 3 minutes as well. So but since it's like Twitch does like the auto runs at the start, sometimes it takes like a minute before the ads start. Sometimes it takes like 3 minutes before the ads start. At the very start, so my start times are usually a little variable. But yeah, I try to give the time start the stream, let the initial ads run, then we dive in. I forgot to take any breaks myself, so I changed it to the 3 minutes too. There you go, Maria. That's the way to do it. Yeah, y'all check out Maria. In fact, get shouted out, Maria. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing it. Get shouted out. Yeah, when I started streaming, I've been on Twitch since like 2012 or something. Forever. And one of the things that a couple of the streamers that I watch regularly did was have like a scheduled break built into their streams, both so that they could run ads and so that they could actually like take care of themselves, like you're saying. And that was something I liked. So even literally the first day I streamed, I already had that 3 minute break built in. So I just have I've had a culture of having like the breaks in long before I could even run ads. So it's been good. I also do the same thing. I get up and do some kind of workout, for alternating what I'm doing. And then, move around a little bit, all that good stuff. The breaks are good for everyone. Exactly. And yes, you're welcome, Maria. Get the business email though. Just make one. Make it Google. Did you start streaming in 2012? Oh no. Oh no. No. I was just on Twitch. I started streaming a what's today? The 9th? I started streaming a year and just shy of 7 months ago. It was a year and a half last month, and we're coming up on a year and 7 months now. Yeah. I'm still a little newbie streamer. But I have cracked over past the like 99% of streamers quit threshold. So I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've just been around on the platform. Like my account's from like 2012 or 2013 or something like that. Yeah. I think I went live with like my PS4 like once years ago, playing like Destiny with friends or something. But it wasn't even really a stream. It was just like me clicking the button on PS4 that lets you like auto stream. Yeah. Yeah, no, I started it for real in September 2024. All right. Yeah, that would be the right year. That would be the right year. Yeah. I started off real dumb, though. Like I was doing I was going too hard. I was doing literal 8-hour streams a day, 5 days a week. Maybe it might have even been 6 days a week. Like doing a 4-hour block and then I was literally doing like a work schedule. I was doing a 4-hour block, then taking like an hour lunch, and then coming back for another 4-hour block. It to nobody, keep in mind. You know, I had like a friend, like an IRL friend that would occasionally be on stream or be in chat. No, it was don't do that. If anybody out there is thinking about starting, don't do that. It was so bad. I obliterated myself, and you know, was streaming to nobody. So it wasn't even like it was getting me any like benefit. Like I wasn't monetized. I wasn't had no viewers yet because, you know, just starting on Twitch. And yeah, no, I eventually had to cut it back. I eventually cut it back to all the way back to, you know, 4 hours 40 times a week. And then yeah. You know what I'm saying? You tried 2 years ago and then burn out. Now it's easier. I'm glad you're enjoying it more now. Sounds like torture. It was a bad idea. I don't recommend. And neither does Content Delta. Really, 4 hours, a 4-hour stream, like a 3 to 4 hour stream, 3 to 4 times a week is like really the sweet spot for most people. I'm doing too much, technically. I'm doing 5 days a week, but 4-hour streams. But this is the only thing that I'm really doing. I'm not working another job currently, as much as I probably should be. As much as I definitely should be. So I have a little more time than most people. So I'm doing 5 days a week now and 4-hour streams. But for a long time, I cut it down to like 3 streams a week, 4 hours each. Because I had to. Yeah, I was blasting myself trying to do 8-hour streams a day and not getting anywhere. Like, it's not like it was helping. Like, the stream quality drop was kind of crap because, you know, I was constantly tired and also didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, do not recommend that. I do not recommend that. I think I'm, you know, I've built up the sort of the streaming endurance and everything now where 5 days feels about right. Like today is my Friday, right? As far as like work weeks go, this is the last day of the week for me, and I'm feeling about right. I'm ready for the weekend, but not like exhausted, you know. You go for 2 hours. So that's fair. Being kind of flexible. If I'm feeling bad, then in early, and if it's feeling early in the zone, it might go longer. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. You gotta go. You gotta go by feel. Right. Like if you're streaming and you start really not feeling it, like maybe you're tired or, you know, the vibes are off, or you're just having a rough day. You should not try to power through, because, you know, people are gonna see it. Like they're gonna hear it in your voice. They're gonna be able to tell that you're like either less engaged or just sort of worn out, and they're gonna see it and not really wanna vibe. So at that point, it's literally just better just to be like, all right, let's go ahead and call it a bit early. I've definitely done it. I've definitely also powered through some streams where I probably shouldn't have, where I was, you know, kind of wiped out. But I try to take care of myself. It's so important. It's so easy to fall into the streamer trap of just, you know, I must be live all the time. If I'm not live all the time, what are they going to watch? If I'm gone, they can't watch me. Which is also why I should be doing more YouTube stuff. Yeah. I've tried to keep myself out of that trap, though. Yeah, it depends on the game, too. And IRL. Exactly. Yeah, you seem like you're in a good spot, Maria. I'm glad. Yeah, I would try to stretch it to 3 if you can. I'm just literally giving you the same advice that Barry would give. I would try to stretch it to 3 on days when you can. Just because of the hockey stick thing. Just to give you more time with your like the peak viewership time, you know. But really, if you're just doing it just to do it, just having fun with it, yeah, do whatever. Whatever. Yes. I've learned a lot about streaming since being in the Content Delta community, the Mathman community. I've learned a lot more about like how streaming works, just from, you know, absorbing all the advice and helping people, because I'm a mod over there. I always like chatting about it, even if it's not my like focus. You canceled today because you're getting a new chair? Let's go. We love a new chair. I like my I still like my Secret Lab chair. It's, you know, a little more gamery, but it's not like a full on like DX racer type of gamer chair. But it's like sort of like a hybrid office chair type of thing. But, this one's getting kind of old. I bought it when I moved into this apartment. So it's like coming up on like 8 years old now, and I have not been kind to it. So it's been treating me well. Yeah, we love a new chair, and I hope it's comfortable. It fits you well. Last time you canceled was on a Thursday too. Hey, sometimes that just happens. But you only had to cancel twice. That's good. Consistency is key. Same, absolutely. Setting up and all those setting things. Got all the info from Content Delta's videos. Yup. I have learned a lot. He's a good dude. Yeah. You know what? we're talking about. If there is anybody out there who's looking to start streaming or anything, go check out Content Delta. No, that's not. I typed the thing I want you to send. Work. Yeah, that works. Yeah. You're trying to look down to the stream. He does videos and he does streams and all that. How'd you find Barry? I think you were there in his Mathman era already. So, if I recall correctly, I think I started streaming. I found some of his stuff on YouTube. I found stuff on like the Content Delta YouTube. I ended up in I ended up watching him on Mathman first, like live, like on the Mathman EU Twitch. I was hanging out there, vibing there. Ended up in the Mathman Discord, etc. And then, you know, started watching on the Content Delta Discord, or Content Delta Twitch as well, because I had lots of free time. So I was watching him a lot. And then, yeah, him and Frosty eventually asked if I wanted to join the mod team. Yeah, I think I found him through YouTube. Pretty sure. But I was trying to get better at streaming. And that's what he do. Got there by some raid. Decided, yes, this is a good guy. Yeah, he's just genuinely a good guy. A fellow bearded Twitcher, bearded content creator. He's in my same age range, you know. I don't know exactly how old he is, but we're in the same range. Yeah, he's just a good guy. He's just like a genuinely good guy on the internet, which, you know, is fairly rare. It's fairly rare in 2026. Yeah, I stuck around. No regrets. Been a good time. Yeah, I like helping out over there. Spending time with them. Like I'd literally never played Phasmophobia. Like, I was watching all the Phasmophobia streams and I'd literally never played the game. I played it now. Played a decent bit of it. I need to play more of the current event. I think I'm actually gonna run out of time to do the event stuff. Hey, yeah, Barry's a good guy. Math man. Content. Mr. Math Delta Content Man. Load the game. We're still bantering. Let's load the game at least. Change the background music up. Y'all know how we do. We be bantering. I had played about 7 hours in 2021, then started watching Meth Man, and continued playing. Now you're up to like 200 hours-ish in. That's pretty good. I think I'm only at like 50 or 60 hours, I think, in Faz. But, you know, I again, as he does his teacher thing, I learned a lot about Faz before I ever started playing, and I'm like, hey, I can identify some stuff. I'm still not, like, on the pro level, like, where, you know, Mathman would walk into the building and be like, oh, this is obviously an Onryo. I'm like, What do you mean? What do you mean? You know, he hasn't played it in months because, you know, he kind of burned out. He kind of got burnt out on it. You've got Zero Oak there. It's not a game it was really on my radar, but also it's a game about ghosts, and you know, I'm Wraith, so there's a Wraith in Phasmophobia. The Wraith has killed me before, in fact. I have died to my namesake. Not my namesake. My name doesn't come from Phas. I was a Wraith before it was cool. Although now after the media update, I've only played like 5 hours or so. You're not a fan of the update, or just because, you know, there are too many video games? Are you? I've been enjoying the media update, but I also didn't have a ton of hours in the pre-media update. You know? You can't do horror, Ook. That's fair. That's super fair. Triggers my PTSD too often. Hey, that's super fair. I'm not a huge... I'm not a huge horror game player. I will... And really, until I started streaming, I was like, not at all. I prefer watching other people play horror games, generally. Shout out to the Scary Game Squad on YouTube. That's what I generally prefer to absorb my horror games, because they're, you know, they play the spooky games, but they're also, you know, hamming it up the whole time. They're having fun with it. So it sort of takes the edge off. But I get super into I get immersed really easily into a game. I get scared so easily. So usually during October, during spooky month, we do some horror gaming. I try to do some horror, like spooky games, story games. Because it turns out my community likes watching me get scared. Turns out they like watching me, it turns out my community likes watching me get terrified. We did a whole playthrough of Alien Isolation last October, and I struggled. I had a hard time. It was super fun, but I got bodied by that game. Yeah. I can't get perfect games solo, and I don't want to play with other people since I got a routine. Yeah, that's fair. Maria. Same. If Fast was the only horror game I play. Yeah. See, I like I said, I watch horror games. I will watch horror movies. But yeah, I get super immersed, like super easily. But yeah, playing them bodies me because I get real into it. You will never see me scream or jump harder than when I'm playing a horror game. I'm pretty sure there are clips here on the channel of me playing a variety of horror games. Clips here and over on the YouTubes. Of me getting like jump scared or, you know, whatever. I like to watch the story explained videos. I do like me some lore, so yeah, I feel that. You can sometimes watch, but cannot play. Hey, yeah. I almost never did until it turned out that it could be content. Turns out it can be content. And like I said, I have fun with it. I just get scared. I get scared. I get so scared. But we'll see what the plan is for this October. I'm trying to be better about holding my niche. So we'll see if we find some, like, maybe some spooky RPG stuff, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how this October goes. That's a ways away. It's a ways away. Yeah. Yeah. Got nothing. It's only 6 months. How? How is it 6 months away? That's illegal. That's illegal. This year has been so weird. It feels like it's both flying by and crawling by somehow at the same time. 6 months till October. Yeah, I guess we are like, yeah, I mean, we're a quarter of the way through April. That's not it. That's not right. We're a third of the way through April. Just about. Time has no meaning. It's all made up. The rules don't matter. The rules are made up and the points don't matter. That's it. That's the thing. Wow. But I suppose I should play the video. But honestly, I'm having fun chatting, so blah. As I've always said, I'm here to hang out with y'all. The game is kind of secondary. Obviously, I'm enjoying the game, but I enjoy it more when I get to chat with y'all. And hey, at least Persona has some nice, like, vibey background music, you know, for while we're chatting. At least it has that. Yeah, we probably gonna be spending a lot of time in Mementos today, so we'll probably have a lot of time to just banter. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Rich. Suppose we can do it. Hey. Anybody remember what I was doing yesterday? Cleo wants to hang out, huh? Still wants to hang out. You don't remember what I was doing? I think I was just running around. I think I was running around working on Confidants, stacking up stuff for Mementos. I think that's what we were doing yesterday. I was a little tired yesterday. I was. You get so, Maria, you get so anxious about gear numbers. City is getting a bendy bus. Bendy bus? Is that like one of the buses with like the sort of the hinged center? So it can, you know, the bigger buses. Goes near my house. And it was written as 2028, 2029, and in the 2030s. Nope. Sounds so bad in my mind. I can't understand how the next decade is so close. But it feels so far. Yeah. We're running towards the 2030s. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, like the accordion type of thing in the center, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have those here in Chicago as well. They're weird. They're weird. Like, I don't know, I've ridden it. I've ridden them. But yeah, they're funky. They're funky to me. They're funky to me. Yeah, 2 parts of the thing in a minute. Yeah, accordion. Amethyst. Good morning. Good morning. Your 6-year-old loves those. He shouts, articulated city bus when he sees them. I love that. They're cool. They're very cool. They feel weird to ride. I've definitely, like, I don't know about y'all's, but in Chicago, ours have actual seats in that section, in like the articulated section. I've sat in those seats before, and it's a very surreal experience, even when you're just going like in a straight line. An articulated bus, also referred to as a slinky bus, an artic, a bendy bus, a tandem bus, a vestibule bus, a stretch bus, or a bus, not stretch bust, that's a different thing, or an Orcadian bus, is an articulated vehicle, typically a motor bus or a trolley bus, used in public transportation. Yep. Slinky bus. I do kind of like slinky bus. I remember being at school and me and my friends would sit at the middle where it bends. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had to ride the bus most or very recently, but a couple months ago I was on the bus. Let's go. The big 10-0 streaks for Amethyst. Thank you for hanging out so streakily. I appreciate you. The big 10-0. Big 1-0 even. 10-0 I guess would be like 100. I guess a 10-0 would be 100. A 1-0 would be 10. Hey, you got an oop coming in with the 20, the 2-0. Again, not 20-0, but 2-0. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, I might start calling it a slinky bus too, TBH. I got, you've got no streak yet, but I lurk a lot since I got 48,000 channel points. I need to think of more stuff to do channel points with. But, I'm trying to keep away from doing like the really disruptive channel redeems. I've got a couple. But, I don't have like blurb or anything, you know? Just, some sounds from like, you know, I've got, but I have my favorite sound clip from Expedition 33, and then one of me doing a very jank version of the Zelda found something sound.
I too am, but I'm also weak. So the weak balances the.
Oh, y'all went ham. I hope it plays all of them. Thank you. Thank you. I think y'all blew up my queue. Y'all just like blasted them. Thank you. Is my second Wii not queue? Maybe it will here in a second. Y'all just came in with them. Maybe I need to check my streamer bot. I don't think that's the way it was supposed to work. Let me write a note. Also, good morning, Gil. Good day. Good day. So, got more than one and it broke. Yeah. I think I need to fix my queue. I haven't. It's not something I've ever had to worry about because usually y'all aren't spamming my. Channel point redeems. Sound Q. I don't think I spelled Q right. I just started going with Q's and E's. Q or Q U E U E U E U E. Quick. Like yeah, every time you call out a redeem, people have to press the button. I get it. Part of the reason to do it. It'll probably work again. I think it just I've got it set I think I have each individual one set to not play like multiple times at the same time. Yeah, thank you for the lurk and your space trucking. Space trucking in you could be space trucking in a bunch of games now. Is it you Elite Danger sing it? Or are you No Man's Skying it? Or Star Citizen in it? Yeah. Star Citizen. Okay. I was like, there's so many. Then I remembered you were playing Star Citizen. I was like, it's probably that one. It's probably that one. And then you typed it right when I said it. I promise. Yeah, thank you for the alert. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I like my my Wii. Woo! Wee. Expedition 30. Also that very scuffed one. Da 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 da. I need to. I still need to set up the Final Fantasy fanfare. I don't have that one set up yet. I have the soundbite still, but I keep forgetting to actually set the thing up. I'm gonna be reworking all my audio soon, so no point in me setting it up just yet. You know. She coincidentally has a free fly event at the moment. Nice. You can play for a week for free. Ah. Been hauling cargo through PvP zones. It's been fun. That's too much work. That sounds exhausting. You having fun with it, Kill? I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I'm glad. New chair's getting delivered in 10 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, go do your lurk. Yeah, make sure you have somewhere to actually put the chair and build the chair. Absolutely. Thank you for the lurk, Maria. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck with the chair. I hope it comes together smoothly and, it's nice and comfy. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting an XLR set up. Kill. I won some stuff. I won some stuff in the giveaways. I won some stuff. This is the best kind of upgrade. The one that I didn't have to pay for. Oh, I'll be playing with that as soon as it comes in. Having tons of fun with it. Buggy as heck, being an alpha somehow, still 25 years into development. I know that's an exaggeration, but I like making fun of Citizen. But I can't stop playing it. Yeah, it's a good sign. I've definitely had those games that were just wildly jank, but I was like, I love this anyway. Got a HOTAS, and flying decoupled semi-Newtonian. Yes. Is extremely satisfying. Nice. Yeah, you gotta have a HOTAS if you're gonna be playing a flight sim, IMO, or space sim. The fact that you can't use HOTAS in Starfield is part of the reason it tilts me. Lots of things about Starfield tilt me. That was one of the big ones for me. Last time I didn't move my current chair away before, so I had to lift it over the new chair and broke my back a bit. Yeah, that's awful. Yep. Mom got you salmon, Luke? Nice. Get your fish on. Get it. I'm glad. Enjoy your food. I'm only a little jealous because you're making me hungry. So I'm not a big fish person, but also free salmon. Just use the little thrusters to set your trajectory towards the landing pad and watch it settle down. Yeah. I love some good space sim. Some good space sim stuff. Because I still want to do more Elite Dangerous at some point, but it's hard. It's a hard game to just randomly jump into. You gotta like play it. You gotta like play it. Yeah, got the DLC for Starfield and want to play it, but no HOTAS or even satisfying spaciness in a space game. Yep, that exact thing is what kind of eventually threw me off of it. That exact thing. Because I'm a fiend for a good flight sim, but that is not what you get in Starfield. You don't even get a good arcade experience, honestly. The space flight in Starfield is actively kinda bad. Actively kinda bad. And if you do Elite, let me know. I need issues to play again. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be one I have to like get into. But maybe, very well, maybe. I've never played X4. No, I did not. I did my first online gaming was like flight sims for like planes. That was my first online gaming. But I also played like the old X-Wing and TIE Fighter games. Like the old ones. You know, the very old ones from like the early 90s. I played so much of those. And then trying to think. I was a big mech person though, which is if you're playing like a BattleTech or a MechWarrior, it's kind of a sim. You're playing like a sim game. I had a lot of fun with those once upon a time. I haven't played much sim stuff recently though. In fact, I still have my my HOTAS down. It's literally like over here on the floor. I keep trying to break it out, and I'm like, I don't have the time for this. X4 is a very good single-player space game, fully simulated universe, as in ships trading and factions fighting. Yeah, I've heard good things. I might own it, possibly, from like a bundle or something. I don't know. My Steam library is too big. I own a lot of things. MechWarrior is great. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the MechWarrior universe. Personally, I prefer the more MechWarrior and like MechWarrior / BattleTech-y mech style over the more like anime, like Gundam-esque mechs. I prefer my big walk-in tanks, you know. Once upon a time, there was a company that did literal like simulators in the BattleTech universe, like at arcades. Like you would literally at the arcade there would be these eight pods, like simulator pods, that you would you'd load up, and it was like all deathmatch stuff, right? But you'd get in there with like 8 other people, and you get in the pod, and you literally close the door, and you're in like an actual mech cockpit with like, it had like 70 plus active buttons, like it had consoles of actual buttons, multiple monitors. You were controlling everything about the mechs if you wanted to. There was you could when you signed up, you could like variably adjust your own difficulty to make it like the computer controls everything, or all the way up to you control literally everything. It was so much fun. It was at Dave and Buster's in the U.S. I don't know if it was elsewhere. It was Virtual World was the name of the company that did it, and they sold it as like you're actually getting like transported. Like, you know, you get in the pod, you close it, and they're like, you know, you're being like sort of like transported into the universe to drive the mechs. Or they also had a racing game. Like they did the BattleTech sim, and then they did like a racing sim using the same pod. But it was a racing sim where you're racing a sort of like a speeder, like a flying speeder racer type of thing, in like tunnels on Mars. You're flying, but you're in like a little like a construction tunnel, like with a bunch of you know, obstructions, and your ships could have weapons, and you're having to fly back and forth. It was cool. It was real fun. I preferred the BattleTech one, but both of them were super neat. It was I can't remember what the name of that one was, or whether it was like a pre-existing property or what. But yeah, you could choose your ship, right? And then like, so you could go for like a quick little nimble thing that doesn't have any armor, etc., etc. But you can, you know, dodge around stuff super easy, or you can go, you know, get sort of a heavily, like, get yourself like a battle boat or something. It was cool. Yeah, I preferred the BattleTech one though. I eventually got so good at the BattleTech one, they required me to play on higher difficulties. Despite the fact that I was only there occasionally. But I got so good at it, they're like, you have to, in order to make it fun for the other people just randomly dropping in. we have to make you manage more of your mech. Like, that's fair. That's fair. It's hella cool. I'd love to play something like that. Yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know if they. I doubt they still exist, but you might be able to find like the pods on like eBay or something. Honestly, it was cool. One of the reasons I find Star Citizen so appealing. Yeah, it's very Star Citizen's very sim, right? Like very far on the sim side. Like Spirit Racers. Yeah. You're finding like I think they called them like barges or something, because you're supposed to be like a miner on Mars doing like illicit street racing, basically. Yeah, it was wild. Do you have a MechWarrior 5 or the Clans one? They've got co-op, I believe. Could be a fun time. Do I? I might have it. I don't know. That could be a fun time. Could be a fun time. When I want to do some sci-fi story gaming, could be a fun co-op time. I've definitely thought about getting it if I don't have it. Just don't remember if I've actually pulled the trigger or not. I know it goes on sale pretty frequently. And you know, they're not quite as simmy as the older MechWarrior, but they're still MechWarrior. They're still good, from what I understand. Yeah, I might have to check that. Yeah, I was a fiend. I was a fiend once upon a time. Like literally, the only time I played that simulator arcade was when I would go to visit my aunt. Who lived in Atlanta. So I would go to visit her, and we'd spend at least a couple of days of my trip, like at the arcade at Dave & Buster's. Me just rocking this the BattleTech sims. Literally the only reason I would go. Didn't need to play anything else. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. That was a long time ago, though. That was a long time ago. When I played MechWarrior 5, it felt very Elite-like, jumping from system to system, doing missions and repairing mechs, etc. Yeah, like it's you're like also managing like your crew or whatever, right? What I've seen. Yeah, I may have to check and see if I have it or not. It'd be cool. Would be cool. Like, I love the MechWarrior universe. I've read a bunch of the MechWarrior books, a bunch of the BattleTech books, you know? All that. Oh, crap. But it's time for our first break. I have bantered right up to our first ad break chat. Y'all take a break with me. I got a workout to do. I'm doing some push-ups again, doing some bicep curls, you know, all that good stuff. Take a break with me. Grab yourself some water, grab a snack, grab all that good stuff. And we'll be back here in about 3 minutes. Maybe I'll even play the game. We'll see. We'll be back in about 3 minutes to continue with the stream. Thank y'all very much for hanging out with me. I will see you soon. BRB. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I wanted to show off the thing real quick. Welcome back. Yes, these are the virtual world pods from the outside. I wish there was a thing. Official co-stream. Do I still have my overlay on? Oops. Yeah, like I was trying to find an internal picture, but I couldn't find one. But like, so these are doors that would like slide open, like slide back this way. I think you would get inside, and it's a whole cockpit setup. It was very cool. It was hard to find. It was hard to find an image. It was very neat. It was very neat. It was very cool. Yeah, this is a picture from 2009, by the way. from Gen Con 2009. But yeah. All right. Go back to the game. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to show that real quick. Just wanted to show that off real quick. Yeah, I was trying to find a picture of the actual cockpit, but I couldn't find one. It's hard to search for nowadays. And I need to update my desktop scene. Yeah, they're very sci-fi looking. They really went it. They like leaned into the aesthetic. Like I said, it's supposed to be like sort of like pseudo transporting you into a or like, you know, like, yeah, like you're supposed to be really piloting a mech or you know, a space barge, and then if you die, or you know, when the game ends, they're teleporting you back to Earth, etc., etc. It's an immersive type thing. It was neat. It was neat. So I just wanted to show you all the pods. I hadn't thought about that in so long. You die in the game, you don't die in real life. Yeah, they had that figured out in the early or the late '90s, early 2000s. Turns out. Turns out they'd already had that tech figured out. So when it happens now, they're really just being lazy. There's no reason to die in the game. Or die in real life if you die in the game, obviously. They had it figured out. But being a Smith Breeze, hey. That's what being a Guy in his 40s is. It's all repressed memories. Dog's staring at me for a poo. BRB. Go do your thing. Go take care of Doggo. Very cool. If you can, like I said, I don't think you can even. I don't think they're like still doing it. I would need to pull up the actual wiki page and read where it ended up. But that was a long time ago. Like I said, that picture of those pods was from 2009. So that was the most recent reference I could find. It was from like the wiki page for that. Let's play a little Persona, shall we? So, Drew, what up, bud? You have any plans tonight? Hang out with me for a bit, will you? Absolutely. I think you're alive, so you should be fine. What are you gonna do? Help the chief out? Help him out. I'm going to the church with Futaba. Sorry, but you're coming along too. I'm gonna. Yeah, I was like, I know why we're going. We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
All right.
Be ready in 3 minutes. Can do.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death, but it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too.
Let's go. Let's go. I really enjoy Sojiro's arc in this game. Thank you.
Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the four of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report.
That's right.
It was because of you, wasn't it?
Maybe.
I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter.
Hell yeah.
Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. The good ones.
You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store. But you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba, but you, too.
Aww.
I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens.
Also, this fit though. Sojiro kinda ballin'.
I'll be there for you, as family. And
Go.
I know, I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
Yay! Feel a strong bond with Sojiro.
I am thou.
Let's
Thou
go.
art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
So good.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hierophant, granting thee infinite power.
Nice. Maxed out confidant with Sojiro, which, in addition to the cool story, gives us the ability to make ultra curry. Masterful curry.
All right.
Sick. Your Hierophant confidant is increased to max rank, with all of the benefits thereof.
All right.
You can also now fuse Koryu, the most powerful persona of the Hierophant Arcana. Cool.
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba?
I was not planning on it, Sojiro. She's like a little sister to me. Also, she's a girl. Sojiro was awesome. You didn't like him at first. Listen, he was very abrasive at first. He was very abrasive at first. You know, I came around. It's almost like we developed some kind of bond over the time of over the period of the game. Almost. Yeah, no, I'm not planning on it, Sojiro.
I can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing?
No, nothing.
I hunger. Curry time!
Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
Yeah, no, I'm fully in the Sojiro camp. Don't you worry. Yes, he was very abrasive at the start, so can you blame me? 2 more weeks until Christmas. You already have plans? We'll be talking about Christmas. Too early for that. As we realized a little while ago, it's only 6 months till spooky month. That's already too soon. You blame him for being abrasive, taking an alleged assaulter? Listen. But I didn't assault anyone. You know? Well, obviously I'm... You know... He just automatically assumed that I was guilty. He went straight from alleged to, like, actual. He just assumed that the police and one politician in particular were telling the truth. You know? You know? No? Maybe you should occasionally believe kids when they say something. Like, that old man was attacking that child. Or was attacking that woman. Maybe you should believe them. Nobody knew otherwise? Yeah. But, you know, you can assume that the politician lied. Because that's what they do. Easy cheat. Politicians never tell the truth. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. We handled that, Kill. I have defeated Shido. I'm sure everything is going to be fine. Sure, everything is going to be fine from here on out. So, nice. Yeah, we got him yesterday. I beat him up. He didn't stand a chance. Bodied him. TBH. You did well. I really struggled with that boss. Yeah, I had no problems. A lot of that is my Kaguya Picaro, the persona I've been using the whole time, is like immune to like 4 damage types. So that helps a bit on Joker. I probably could have killed him faster if I'd swapped off of Kaguya to do some other stuff, but it worked. It worked out. Thank you, though. Thank you. I was proud of myself. I'm just glad it wasn't another Akamura fight. That fight sucked. That fight was awful. I'm gonna cheer for Akechi-kun and Shido-san. There was that weird prank, but I want to support them. Especially Akechi-kun. You know what I mean? He hadn't said anything about it at all. I'm really worried about him. You might have an easier end game than I did. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea what's coming, Bill. This is all new stuff. I have no idea. All I know is the game's not over. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty strong. I'm definitely feeling strong. Like, I feel like my levels are in a good spot. I feel like my characters are all pretty juiced. And for just basically randoming into my personas, I feel like I've got a couple of banger personas. Definitely watching intently as you do the royal bit, because that was where I clocked out. Fair enough. I have no idea what to expect. We're gonna go into Mementos here in a little bit, though. I think. Because we got a couple of people to fix, and apparently there's some shenaniganry happening. So I want to get deep. She's just busy investigating. Keep supporting the election. Wait. They still believe in Shido? Is the media still backing him? Shido spills the deeds. This whole situational flip. Once everybody hears the truth, I'm sure they'll open their eyes. Yep. I appreciate your optimism, Anne. Damn it, Shido. How much longer do you have to wait? I appreciate your optimism that people will hear the truth and change their opinions. Because that's how that works.
Well then.
That's how that... What is happening? Did I move my camera or did I move myself? I'm not centered anymore. Glanced over. Egregiously off center. Never been centered. Same TBH. Well, no, there was a little bit of time when I was doing yoga regularly. I was feeling pretty centered then. But other than that, make sure my mic's closer. I also need to make sure my mic is closer. Only thing to do is wait for the outcome. Pew, 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 pew. Listen to this. I found this unbelievable scumbag on the fan site. Apparently he's super popular. He has the worst hobby ever. What is it? He likes watching women fight over him. Oh, yeah, that's pretty obnoxious. He manipulates them against each other. Some people have gotten hurt or bullied out of school. He's left a ton of victims in his wake. But they all just accept whatever happens, so none of it ever turns into a big public issue. He never faces any real consequences for it. So he just keeps doing whatever he wants. Smug bastard. Like he thinks he owns all those girls. I'll take notes. What the hell, Joker? Some of the answers are just wildly unhinged. No, that's awful. No. What a douchebag. I want this guy to have a change of heart. That way, these girls all see the truth too. Got his name here. Apparently they call him Hikaru Arihara. Let's talk about it more at the hideout. Definitely got Lady Anne more heated than usual.
Okay.
Alright, Light. Let's make sure we change his heart. There's another request. I'm tempted to see if I can get a couple more requests before we go in, because I'm starting to think they want me to go to Mementos.
Okay.
Everything's good. I'm starting to think I'm starting to think. Let's see what everybody says. Do you have plans? We've done what we can. All we can do now is wait. I have some things to take care of, and I'll be in the school's vicinity. Let me know if you need anything. Everything's you're alive, so it should be fine. I'll see Makoto. Slide later. Futaba. You free? Actually, don't answer that. You're always free. Wow. I'm getting roasted by this kid. Don't answer that. You never do anything. Just because it's true doesn't mean you've got to say it. And I don't mean she's roasting Joker. I mean she's roasting literally this guy. She's roasting me into the game, out of the game. Bodied. I don't do much, I know. I don't do much. Although thankfully we're getting into spring in Chicago. It means I can start going outside again. Maybe I'll take a trip down to the museums or something. No. Start pretending that I'm a real human being. Partially, so that I can talk about it on stream. Let's be honest. I know y'all are like, go outside, gross. But yes, if I go outside, I have things to talk to y'all about. It's all part of the plan. Roast Wraith, new flavor unlocked. Probably fairly goopy. Some like ectoplasm. Some like an ectoplasm flavor. I don't know about that one. Like a toasted ectoplasm. Seems like it would be gross. I'd say it'd be a new Walker's chip flavor. I know the reference. I have to translate it to Lay's. Yep. Walker's crisps. Like literally the farthest thing from a British accent. Oh, governor. I want some of them Walker's crisps. Eesh. I should work on a generic British accent to add it to my voice acting repertoire. I should work on one, because that was not it. That was not it. Can't get the Texas out. Listen, everywhere has a South. Everywhere has a South. That's what's hilarious, is I shouldn't have any Texas in my accent. That's like the one southern state I've never lived in. But I know what they sound like. Yeah, but South UK is worse and even more posh. Fair. Fair enough. Yeah, I should work on at least having a British voice of some description. If I'm going to be voice acting more and more characters, you know? I should. The thing is, like I said, I want it to actually be decent and not sound like a horrific parody. You know? If I can. As much as I can. I say that like a lot of my southern accents aren't also incredibly parody. Just try to do Butcher from The Boys. He nails it. Yeah, he's got a good one. Carl Urban's got a good British. I actually started watching the new season of The Boys last night. Apparently the new season dropped, by the way. Or at least the first couple of episodes. Started watching that. Yeah, I think it like literally just dropped maybe yesterday. Maybe the day before. The first 2 episodes at least. Yeah, it caught me out off guard too. Like I was watching the new Invincible season. Like the latest episode of the new Invincible season, and then like it auto played after that into the new season of The Boys. I was like, wait, what? I thought it was trying to autoplay like an old episode, but it was like an actual new episode of the show. I'm like, when did this happen? When did this happen? Yeah, it's been pretty spicy so far. I like The Boys. I like The Boys. They've done a good job with it, I think. I need to watch the Mall series because Clone Wars is amazing. I bet, yeah. I bet it's good. I haven't seen it either. I don't have Disney Plus currently, and I don't feel like sailing the high seas. We'll say. Too lazy for that nowadays. Too lazy for that. But I'm sure that's where it is. Probably on Disney Plus. Because everything's on Disney Plus because they own everything. Especially Star Wars. Yeah, I would like to see that though. Honestly, I need to watch all the Clone Wars. I still haven't seen all of the Clone Wars. I've seen like random bits and pieces. Yeah, the Mall series has to be a good time. I forgot they were making it, honestly. Need to start buying DVDs and rip them. Once upon a time, me and my buddies did the same thing. I had like a massive, like I built a PC, like with a whole, like 2 terabytes of storage space, which was like 5 or 6 spinner hard drives. And we'd, rip the DVDs I own onto that just to make it easier so we could watch them easier. And I had a whole server for it. It was also like a file server for a bunch of other stuff too, right? But yeah, it had like a whole I think like 2 or 3 terabytes of storage space on all those drives. Now you get that in a little tiny stick. You're running Bazlight on the one downstairs though? Interesting. Is that your preferred distro at the moment, Kill? Or is that just particularly for like a file server-y type of thing? I know they're constantly, things are constantly shifting. Like I said, I want to put I want to throw Linux on my my old laptop, I think, to give it a little extra life, give it a little more longevity. No, you use Ubuntu for your PC, but Bazlight boots into Steam OS. So it's controller. Yeah, it's like automatically controller friendly. Yeah, makes sense. Interesting. So basically, probably what the Steam machine's gonna be running when it comes out. Basically the same thing. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I should grab Ubuntu and at least test it on my laptop. This laptop's like 15 years. No, that's not right. 13 years old. No, not too far off. Like 13 years old and still running Windows 7. And spoiler, Windows 7 isn't functional nowadays. No modern browser actually runs on it or anything, so it makes it kind of annoying to use. I think if I drop Linux on it, I can probably extend its functionality a bit. But right now it's just over there connected to my TV, so maybe I do Bazlight on it. honestly, because it's over there hooked up to my TV. So I can, watch stuff that way. But maybe I do the same thing. Make it a little easier to use. Cool. Yeah, I have to think about that. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, yeah. Whenever we actually see the Steam machines, I'm glad they delayed them because of the whole, hardware thing. But I am curious to see what they do with it. I am curious. Yeah, I should go ahead and download. I have a thumbstick that I can just download it onto, probably. If I don't want to necessarily dual boot the actual, or load it onto the laptop itself yet. Just a test. I have a proposal. Want to work on that promise list? I know it's a rough time. I know this is a rough time, but I require your assistance. I feel like we can come closer to Futaba. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so you want to hang out with Futaba? Let's hang out with Futaba. Excellent. Let's formulate a plan at luck. Not like there are any customers here today. Damn. All still roasting Zojuro. Yeah, I think on in-game Sunday, I think I'll dive into Mementos. So whatever we get until then I'll go. Next promise on the list is go to school. Right. Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there too. I know it'd be bad if anyone saw you at school, but I really want to go today. Come on, Light. I want to stand out, but I guess we could always ask for Makoto's help. Anything happen?
Huh?
We're going to school? Oh, never mind. Just go and have some fun. Taking her to school. I don't think this is how this usually works. You usually have to enroll in a school. Also, I am just here, huh? Of course, the school doesn't know I was dead. They thought I went home. We are school. My heart's gonna pop out of my chest. Oh? Huh? Let you down at all? Yeah, I'm just here. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Well... I see. A promise list. Like what you used to make with your mother. Well, you want to come in? Can I use a Go-Ho M instead? Nope. Let's do this together. I was hoping you'd say that. She's trying to use my items, chat. I haven't even used a Go-Ho M. No escape. I think that's the escape item, right? How did you say that? I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left, and all the teachers are in a meeting. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
I never use Go-Ho. Yeah, I've never used it. I think I made some, but I've never used them. I haven't used any of the items that you can like the infiltration items. I haven't used any of them except for lockpicks. I used a lot of lockpicks, and now I've got the perma one. So yeah, I haven't used any of that other stuff. I just haven't had the need. I haven't felt the need. Incredible. I'm gonna get you two with me. This place is gonna be as easy as fighting a trash mob. True. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, that's good. Means it's gonna be an easy encounter. Like us running through Mementos. Running over every enemy. Those are trash mobs. I think the first time I've ever used a Go-Ho-M is in Persona Q. Fair. I don't even remember what it does. Is that the escape item, Ook? Is the Go-Ho-M the force escape? Or is it like a smoke screen? Is that the smoke screen one? Don't remember. Anyway, come on. I'll show you around the school. It's a go home. Go ho. I just got the pun. The go home item. Gotcha. Yeah, it just hit. Yeah, thanks. I would never have made the connection. Oh, devs. Anyway, come on, I'll show you around the school. Can't believe you didn't know what Go-Ho-M meant. Go home. This is the cafeteria where some students choose to eat lunch. Lunch? It reminds me of this time I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. Oh, and this other time I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it? Ew. Ew. I didn't notice because they're both red. It was really gross. I believe that. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is a school library. We have all the regular academic fare here. Textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. They even still have encyclopedias in school. In 2026. I owned an encyclopedia set. Like an actual book. Like books. The actual encyclopedia books. I actually owned them. I'm that old. Actually, I owned the physical ones, and I owned the CD. The Encarta Encyclopedia CD, which was a revolution. Because I no longer had to look through literally 26 books, or whatever it was. It might have been, yeah, oh god, it might have been floppy. It might have been on floppy disk, actually. Yeah, kill. Because it would have been Windows 95, so it might have been... Mine might have been floppy disks as well. Okay, yeah. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I thought it was a CD, but maybe I had a couple of them. Maybe I had a couple of editions, you know? I don't know about 2026, but it was there when you went to school. There. I guess if you've already got a library, there's no reason to really get rid of encyclopedias. I wonder if they were up to date though. You go grab an encyclopedia and it starts talking about the USSR. I'm like, oh, this is not caught up. You've never had a floppy disk? That's fair. They aren't really a thing anymore. Now they're called save icons. Nobody knows where the save icon came from. That was a floppy disk. That was a floppy disk. Yeah, I had stuff with the old the actual floppy disks, like the 5 1/4 or whatever. The 5 1/4 inch floppy disks, the ones that were actually floppy. I had those. I had the 3.5 inch floppies, the ones that were like hard plastic as well. Had those. Had Impale. Thank you for the check-in. Welcome in, bud. Had you know, I had a guy who lived at the campground we ran. Who was like a computer guy, like a tech guy, who backed up my entire computer on floppies, or like my entire Windows install and everything on floppy, on like 3.5 inch floppy disks. So just like a pile of floppy disks. I don't know why we did that, but we did. These floppies are so fun. There's something like kinetic about a floppy disk, you know, like pushing it into the drive, ejecting it, and getting like the little piece of tech that you can just like handle. Yeah, there's just something about them. Yeah, most I had was cassette tapes. Sure. Yeah, big old VCR. DVD? Yeah, it's called DVD. Well, there were CD-ROMs. There were cassettes, there were CDs, and there were DVDs. Where DVD is like the evolution of a CD. Sort of like a Blu-ray is the evolution of a DVD. Yeah, we definitely did have DVDs. Yeah. It's the same here. Yeah, the drive noises. Yeah. Wah. You knew it when it was working. No, not a DVD. I mean something else. Would it be a CD? A CD-ROM, maybe? Or a laser disc, perhaps? Ook. I never owned any Laserdisc stuff, but my school did. Big cassette-looking ones? Big cassette ones. I think what that would be. Yeah, yeah, I was thinking it could be VHS, but he was saying he already mentioned cassette tapes, which I thought was VHS. Oh, they had already mentioned. They had already mentioned. Is VHS? Okay, yeah. Wait, yeah, VHS. We called VHSs and cassettes the same thing in my time. They were still cassette tapes. Cassettes are what y'all called the small ones? Oh, like the audio cassettes? Fair enough. Yeah. I think we called them both cassettes. I think we called them both the same thing. Yes. I miss those mini CDs too, the half-size ones. Those were cool. Those are just neat. Then you get the memes where somebody like lasers a regular CD down to mini CD size. It's like, no, this totally works. totally works. Doesn't. You can't just shave off the edges of a CD. Not how they record data. Yeah. Yeah. Audio is called a cassette. Video we called something else that I don't remember. Yeah, those were VHS for us. Could have also been Betamax, which was the competing standard. Like when VHS came out, there was also Betamax. But well, as with all tech, the reason VHS won that particular competition is because the porn industry embraced VHS and not Betamax. So VHS won, and Betamax went away. Yeah, it's not an English word. Yeah, couldn't say. Probably whatever the. I don't know. I don't remember what VHS stands for. It's like video home system or something, right? Something like that. But probably just whatever that translation is. Okay. Yeah, we called audio cassette and video cassette just tapes. Yeah, you just had tapes. Yeah, if we were recording a movie onto a VHS, you gotta tape the shows. You gotta tape your shows for tonight. You can watch them later. Video tape. Video tape. Video tape. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's it. It was a more general word, close to cassette, I think. Oh, fair enough. I guess that would make more sense than to do like whatever the brand is. Interesting. Yeah, we had all that. We had all that. Or for those of us who owned a car and a car stereo during the transition from having a tape deck in your car, like a cassette tape deck, to having a CD player. You would have or like even like early MP3 players. Instead of, because there was nowhere to plug it in, you would literally have like it was a cassette like shaped thing, but with a cord. You'd plug that in and play like a device off of it. I don't know how that worked. That was like magic. I don't know. But yeah, you'd have like a little, like it literally looked like a little audio cassette tape, but it had a cord attached to it. So I don't think there was actually like a cassette in there, or like actual tape in there. But, you would you just plug that into your tape deck in your car. And you could play. You'd have like a like a little like a Walkman CD player or whatever. Or like an early MP3 player. You play music off that. Weird transition tech, you know? Yeah, your family didn't have a car until 2010, so it was just CDs? Yeah, that makes sense. And now you're lucky if you can get a CD player in your car. You get to like, everything's supposed to be loaded on there now. I've still got a PC IDE tape drive in a box somewhere. I probably do too. Honestly. Honestly. I probably still have one somewhere. Got some CDs in the drawer next to me, but no player. Nice. Yeah, I don't have a... Actually, I might still have a CD player somewhere. Because I don't throw away old tech. If I get rid of tech, it's because I move and it gets lost in the move or something. Or it ends up in storage somewhere. So I might still have a CD player. But my PC, my desktop, I have a Blu-ray player in it. Like I have a Blu-ray drive. Like I could play CDs on that. Good. I have a few CDs lying around still, I think. I have some CDs, some DVDs, some Blu-rays. Still. Current circumstances have taught us anything. Old tech appreciates in value. Right. Well, if you bought a PS5, yeah. If you bought a PS5, even for the ludicrous price they were when they came out, you'd still make money if you sold it now. Because it's gotten more expensive. Ridiculous. But, you know, that's not usually the way it works. Until it comes over a, you know, until it becomes retro, right? Once tech becomes retro, you can start charging more for it. We never had a proper player. We used it in the car only. Fair. Yeah, I think I had... I think I mostly listened to CDs in the car as well. I think I had like a... You know, I had a Walkman and a... which is like the, you know, the carry... The cassette. And then later on, CD players that you'd like carry around. I had those, but I never even used them that much. And then, yeah. I always had my, or, you know, from very early on, I had my PC, and I could always play CDs on my PC. So, I never really bothered with like a dedicated CD player. But I think I have one around somewhere, like a radio / CD player / like alarm clock thing. I think I got one somewhere. You had a Walkman, use it to record off radio onto blank tapes. Yes. Yes. That used to be how we got music, chat. When you were broke, if you wanted some music, you literally waited for it to play on the radio, and then you recorded it onto a tape. It's literally how you did it. You weren't buying albums because you were broke. The radio was free, and blank tapes were cheap. Oh, I remember. Yeah, you guys are way over me. Yeah, and I'm a decent bit older than Kill as well. Not as much though. Can't remember exactly. A little bit. We're in the same generation though. Oh show. Decent bit, yeah. Can't even remember my own freak age. Listen, I try not to remember my own, but it's all too apparent. All too apparent as I slowly start falling apart. 34 this year, I think. Yeah. We're the same generation. Still. But you know, there's the regional generation. Oh my god, the ad just started. I had like a minute. Okay. Well, it's time for an ad break, chat. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, my timer was screwed up. We'll be back. 3 minutes. BRB. Welcome back. Why so much click noises? Why so much click noises? Oh, from was it the music? I was playing the later half of that playlist, and I haven't listened to all the songs on it, honestly. I don't know why click. No, the subscribe ads thing. Oh, my calls to action. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to. When it pretends to click on subscribe, it does it a lot. It was doing it. It was doing it multiple times for each animation. Because there's like 5 animations for different things. Because it's, you know, it's like running through my accounts. This mini animation it does it each time. Fair. I can play with that some. I can probably stretch it out some. I've just added that in. I just added that in. One noise is enough. Yeah, see, they're baked into the animations though. I think the click is baked into the animation, so I'll have to just I'll have to mute it somehow. Like do one with the sound and then mute the others or something. Yeah, I think it's baked into that animation. Fair. Yeah, I just added the CTAs into my break screen. But if y'all don't like that, then I will tweak some stuff. Like it's only been there for like 2 days, so like I literally just added it before last stream. But I figured I'd at least have the CTAs somewhere. Maybe I just mute them all, you know? Maybe I just mute them all. And I can't follow more than I already follow. True. There's also following on all my other accounts and subscribing on all my other accounts. Are you subbed to both YouTubes, Kill? No, I'm trying to be a little more proactive. I don't really want to run CTAs during the stream at the moment. But you know. I'm trying to do a little. There's 2? Yeah, I have 2 YouTubes. Yep. There's Light Wraith Live, which is the one where I stream to and where all my VODs live, and most of my clips. There's also the Light Wraith on YouTube, which is where produced videos go. Which or it's where produced videos are supposed to go. Those are all my things. I think. I have a command for that. Yeah, I only saw the live channel. Yeah, I go through bursts of doing stuff on the main channel. It's basically only a main channel because it's my actual name. But not produce videos, produce videos. It's all in the emphasis on syllable. Well, maybe if I was gardening, I'd have something to do videos on that I actually enjoy doing. Still figuring out what I want to do. I haven't found anything that I really enjoy. I've started writing a bunch of stuff and then like not feeling it. And the raid videos from 14 weren't really doing it for me. or apparently for YouTube. So, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm trying to, but I'm trying to get the. This all comes back to say that, yeah, I'm trying to do the, trying to get the things. Have you done the look back video yet? No, and I feel like it might just be too late. I couldn't figure out a way to write it that I liked. Like, I kept starting it and then being like, I don't know. I gotta still try to do that, but yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a skill that I just need to work on. I just need to work on. Doing YouTube is a whole different ball of yarn, ball of wax nonsense. You know, following on everything you have an account for, which is YouTube and Twitch. Hey, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Stop being a perfectionist. No, I'm really not being a perfectionist. I promise. It's a combination of executive dysfunction and literally not being able to get the words that I like. Not even love. Just well, yeah. I'm not even 100% sure ball of wax is a real phrase. I might have gone weird. Yeah, I know, Kill. Like, executive dysfunction in their bills. Unironically, yes. Unironically, yes. I know what goof you're making, but there are also pills for the other one. But you have to go to a doctor for that, Kel. You have to be diagnosed. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I was doing consistent raid videos over on the channel for like a month plus. But I just didn't like them. Also, they were just like, it's because I didn't like them because they were basically cut down stream videos. And you know. Self-diagnosed and order from Temu. That feels like a wonderful way to poison myself. Feels like a wonderful way to poison myself. Ordering medication from Temu. Getting the pills and actually taking the pills are both tasks that executive dysfunction struggles with. Also true. Say the raid videos are a bit too specific. Probably a field niche. Probably. Honestly. Until I'm at the point where people want to see it. Right? Until the point where people want to see me do the thing. In particular. Yeah. That is what I kind of discovered. That is kind of what I discovered as well. That it was kind of full, kind of filled up. See, it tricked me though, because the first one got like 340 something views, which is the most views I've ever had on a YouTube video. And then the rest of them got like 5. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, but once you poison yourself with Temu meds, then you become an urgent case. You know, that's fair. It's big brain, yeah. Big brain strats. Unfortunately, but then see that happens, Kel, and then I become medically bankrupt when they charge me $200,000 for a week in the hospital. Then I've got a whole other problem. Whole thing. It's a whole thing. That's not an exaggeration, by the way. That's not an unheard of number for a week in the hospital in the U.S. $200,000. Probably actually more. I'm on the medical plan of don't get sick or injured or old. I'm kind of failing that last one, but that's why I'm working out more. You know. Yay! I thought I was just sitting here staring at the library for 30 minutes. As we do. Yeah, no, it really is. It's just, I just need to find something I want to do that's not ultra saturated. Yeah, like, don't worry about me not being a perfectionist. I gave that one up years ago. I gave being a perfectionist up years ago. I'm working towards being adequate. I'm happy if I hit adequate or complete. Finishing the thing that I start. That's the win for me. Y'all can relate. I know you can. We also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. Call me out. Listen, I'm calling myself out. If I'm going to call myself out, I'm allowed to call y'all out. That's just the rules. That's just the rules. I will never call y'all out if I'm not calling myself out. So many books. You like to read, Futaba? Mm-hmm. Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on the shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them no. But then, when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed, called me a freak. Am I weird, Light? Oh, this is a trap question. It's like, yes, you are weird, but so am I. We all are. We are weird. All are weird. No, you're talented. I want to be talented if it's going to creep people out. School's the worst. Well, should we move along? Oh, the classrooms remain, though. On second thought, maybe we should pass on those today. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
No, don't be. It's my fault. I remembered all that sad stuff on my own. Guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? Imagine. What? Are you trying to say that not everybody replays every awkward moment they've ever had in their entire life over and over again? I hear that's not a thing. I'm not gonna say I think it's cute. Everyone does it. For real? You're lying? Yeah, listen. Apparently there are people out there who just aren't doing it. I don't know that I've ever met one. Apparently. You do it too late? Means we're the same. Yep.
But
honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you've improved recently. You would never have gotten so worried about this before. Eh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step towards changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great. Right, Light-kun? Absolutely.
Ooh, a new discovery.
Hit her with the nod. Wait, so you're happy with me even though I got totally depressed? This is like that saying about when life gives you lemons. Not really. Maybe I can make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, figuratively speaking.
You're right.
And you could also make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves, literally speaking. I'd love some lemonade. That would be wonderful. Oh yeah. Futaba seems enthusiastic. Nice. Position hack. A chance to instantly hold up enemies when starting a battle. Ooh. Sick.
All right.
Nice. That seems very useful. A lot of Futaba's skills are really good, huh? Imagine. I'm sure you'd make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends. Futaba? Oh, nothing. Kiddo. Alright, let's back to school. So that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay, going
Anywho.
home.
Anyways, let's retreat for now. What you feeling for dinner? How about curry? I was just gonna say, we should have curry. Then make like a rabbit and hop on out of here. Hoi! Thanks a bunch for showing me around school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled. I'm also super tired, TBH. Understandable. I can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every single day. You guys really are op. Really are OP. You guys really are op. It's OP. Op. I had to do it. I had to do it. You guys really are op. No. She's saying we're overpowered. No. I get the sense that I'll level up faster if I stay close to you, but I still think I'd run out of MP way too fast. The real world's a scary place. It is. I'll help you anytime. Really? But I still gotta work on it, huh? So much for taking it easy on me. Ugh. But I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress thanks to you, Light. I'm gonna keep going, my own pace for the next goal too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? And I can't just keep getting carried through all this. Gotta learn how to fend for myself. Okay, later. Go. Yeah. Op.
Ah, you're back.
You know, oppy-op. Oppy-op. Opie-op. Oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy-oppy. Sorry. I became possessed with the power of being over. How's your availability today? Do you care for a match? I'm here again. At the church again. We know you're alive, so it's probably fine. But later. We are maxed out with Sojiro. I'll sit back and watch for a while. Why don't you study? Don't blame for me if you cry at exams. What exams? No more exams for me. I don't go to school anymore. I'm free. I'm free. I assume I'm going to have to go back to school at some point. Yeah. We could go talk to, We could go talk to Hifumi, I suppose. I could also go talk to Anne. I think Anne is... Actually, Anne's probably not there right now. Sure. Do that. I'll go say hi to Hifumi. Excuse me. And then tomorrow, I'll be waiting. Tomorrow we'll go to Mementos, and I'll actually fulfill my title. My thinking gets sharper on rainy days. Sounds of raindrops increase my focus. Do you have some time today? I'd like to request a match with you. I feel like I've become closer with Hifumi thanks to Garuda. Feels like my bond will go stronger soon. I mean, as you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What do you think you're doing?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, I look forward to it. What's it like to have focus?
Check.
I don't know. Also, good day. Good day, Chryso. I don't think it's morning anymore. Not for me, at least. Good day. I don't think I said it when you snuck in. When you sneak in with your messages. When you sneak in. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle with focus, if that's not incredibly obvious. Slept 2 hours past my alarm again. That's twice in a row, Chryso. Are you just not getting enough sleep, or is it just like your alarm's just not doing it for you? If it's your alarm not doing it for you, you could maybe mix it up. Like change your alarm to something else. Something much more obnoxious. And possibly away from your, like, reach. Possibly. I don't know. No real good answer, I know. Ha ha ha, you have been defeated. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is complete. All my pieces have been taken. Fumi's left me utterly defeated. What to think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword? You've improved, considering you endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I hear the alarm, and they do wake me up. I just make the executive decision to ignore them. But do you press snooze, Chryso? Do you snooze to ignore them? Or you just let them go until they stop? If you're pressing snooze, move the alarm away. Move it like out of your reach, so you have to get up to turn it off. It seems dumb. It seems like a dumb thing to do, but give it a shot. Now, if you're just letting it go and zero care in the world, I can't help with that one so much. I don't have anything for that. Let's think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. Shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it would draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess I'm a bit scared, though. It's almost a relief. Don't let your guard down. I won't. My opponent is ranked much higher than I am, so I won't take him lightly. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional. Relatable.
all right.
Imposter syndrome, etc., etc. Half the time, I'm already awake before the alarm even goes off. I just don't want to get up yet. Yeah, same. I get that. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, give this a shot. Make the alarm tone incredibly annoying. Like, different than whatever you're using now. Because, we adapt. and make it really loud and make it outside of your arm's reach so that you have to get up if you want it to turn off. But like make it like obnoxious. Give it a shot. I get it though. I get it. It's tough out here. I do catch myself snoozing my alarm sometimes when I really don't need to be. Like I'll have woken up before my alarm, like same way. But I'll snooze it anyway. And then I just feel worse when I eventually do, like get up. Yeah, my sister's bedroom is already above mine. Don't want to get too obnoxious with it. Hey, I mean, there's another psychological thing for you then. Do it anyway. Because then part of you'll be like, I don't want to bother my sister too much. See? See? Do it anyway. Give it a try. Give it a try. Because maybe the desire, like just that itself, the desire to not like bother your sister too much, will, kick the executive function a little bit. Maybe. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not on anything. I'm a nerd on the internet. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, I know it's hard out here. Okay, so. But you got to mix something up. Because obviously what you're doing is not quite working for you. Like the 4 alarms and 15-minute intervals is obviously not doing the trick. So maybe instead of the 4, you do 1 that never cuts off. You do 1 that doesn't have like a timeout, right? But you have to get up to turn off. Maybe. Gotta get yourself to do stuff, make the other options worse. Honestly. A lot of times. That's why a lot of people who struggle with like ADHD and executive dysfunction and stuff wait till the last minute and then they have to do it, like, because the alternative is worse, like, because there's penalties for not doing whatever it is. So the trick is to try to make it less, try to make those other options more readily available. Never works. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got, Chrysler. That's all I got. Sorry. Yeah, no, I am not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I know it's annoying to have to deal with. I know firsthand that it's annoying to have to deal with your own brain fighting you. I get it. So many last minute assignments. How did I even pass those? Same. I got very good at writing the last minute essay. That's how I've passed it. I got very proficient at writing an essay overnight the day before it was due. Or the night before it was due. That's how I passed. When I did pass. Which wasn't always the case. Look at being treated like an idol. I have to show what I'm made of. Give it your all. I will. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you very much.
Strategically place your pieces in the enemy's zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. Guild of Fumi's trust in me growing. I also realized you weren't necessarily asking for advice. So I will just commiserate. I will just commiserate. American. Earn double money if a battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush. Nice.
All right.
Like it. I like it. And we're at star 7 now. Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
I'll start.
Come, lightning metamorphosis gold promotion. I like playing shogi with Fumi has helped me sharpen my knowledge. Or it would, if I wasn't already maxed. Knowledge plus.
Thank you for today.
Thank you for the next match. I look forward to our next one. Yeah, a lot of Fumi's bonuses have been real cool. Why I don't mind going to see her. That's why I don't mind going to see her. Promise list step 3. Promise list step 3. You helped me with this one, right? It's a rough time, but I need your help. Meeting now. Maybe I should respond later. Talking to your friends? Ah, the beauty of youth. You gonna head out once you're done eating? Yeah.
Hey!
Your plan all set for today? Just finish our food, then head out.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Did say we were gonna go on Sunday though. We did everything we could. Now we wait. Let's see. I think it's time to memento size. It's time to memento size. Chat. But since I promised it in the title, I should probably do it at some point today. Let's do it. I would hang out with Futaba, but
Okay.
we need to go blast some stuff.
Everyone's here.
Don't worry, we did our best. So we can believe in that. Let's viewer requests. We have a bunch of them now. Can't believe you still want to help people in trouble, even now. You're seriously a stand-up dude. This is quite like you, right? If your resolve is settled, I do not mind accompanying you. Well then, we have some new intel on a Mementos target today. I'll start with this one. This intel is on a malicious producer in the showbiz world. Supposedly, he's been using the dreams of young women for his own personal profit. But countless women have come to his plot.
Huh.
There are other guys out there just like Kimishita. It's unforgivable. Need to change his heart at once.
Very well.
Very well. I will go along with this. That's not all. On to the next target. This intel's about a womanizer. He believes all women should be conquered and enjoys turning girls against each other for his own amusement. Apparently, there have been incidents that resulted in injuries. Even a girl who had to quit school.
Come on.
Damn, this guy's messed up.
What a jerk.
You absolutely have to change his heart.
Yeah, but
I agree, but I think all women are meant to be conquered, right? Might be kind of dangerous for you, no? No way. But I guess you can't be so sure in Mementos. Let's be careful out there.
all right.
That's the spirit. I don't like anyone who treats other people like crap either. Let's hurry up and change his heart. No objections, right?
Yep.
We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. And that's all that's left. Just take down the target of Mementos. Yeah, so we got a couple here. Let's go on a trip. We have three. We have three. Still never did that one. I'll leave that as an exercise to the reader. Explore Mementos. Right? Hold meeting. I don't need to do this, do I?
Now then.
Let's pray that Shido is change of heart come the election. What is it? Alright, Tat's just waiting around here. Perfect time to go to Mementos. If we can help people too, we'll be killing two birds with one stone. Let's go! Number of targets residing within Mementos, 3 at present. Now then, shall we head in?
Yes.
Let's go! Let's see. Ook? You played Genshin for all of yesterday? How much exploration percent do you think I have for the new region?
You didn't forget anything, did you? Okay, let's begin.
23%. Literally pulling a number out of my ass. Literally pulling a number out of my ass. There are 2 parts. Oh, I see. I see. 23% on one part and 11.8% on the other one. Don't know. Not even close. Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. 80 plus on both. Ah, like, you know, I was giving them some shenanigans credit, perhaps. That's probably more reasonable. You're 80+% on both. Probably makes more sense. That's probably a more reasonable size for having played it all day. Do I want to go to Mementos? Or no, we definitely go to Mementos. Do I want to smash any personas? No, you know what? We'll wait until I get an alarm. Wait until we get an alarm. But you know what? I think Anne can take a vacation for her being kind of mean for Ryuji earlier. KBH. Morgana, I guess you're in, bud. Got me in the starting lineup? Sounds good to me. Let's switch out to Anne.
Now's my time to shine.
Letting the ladies take a break because they were mean to Ryuji after he almost died. Very rude. You're at 100% on all the other regions? Nice. Nice. I can't remember if I feel like I've 100%ed, like, I think I 100%ed maybe Mondstadt. But, well, pre-patch Mondstadt. Maybe. I like exploring too. I'm the same way though, Ook. I love doing a good wander and finding all the things. That's why I have to be careful about playing games like Genshin, because I will literally play for just 12 hours just running around doing nothing. Except finding all the chests. Alarms are rare though. I know, they're very uncommon, but we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna do what we can. Let me make sure we're not just kitted out. We got this from something. We got it from like a random draw, the Venture Saber. It's got a gigantic crit rate, but like no accuracy or anything. Let's see, he's good there. Good there. Good there. Was a Ring of Lust? agreed. Morgana Classic. Special anti-shadow weapon outfit for Morgana? Oh. Oh. Well, that's insane looking. Bobo Morgana. What should I wear? Give me a costume, chat, for the whole crew. You can be spoiling? Very, very curious. What should I wear? Give me a costume for our run. Think new cinema? Everybody? Enter the cinema labyrinth. When did we enter the cinema labyrinth? So I'm swapping even the people who aren't in the party. I'm aware. Wear clothes of some sort, I guess. Oh, I definitely should, huh? These are all minors. Oh my god. Don't know what I expected, but it was not this. Incredible. Alright, well. Big head mode engage. The Persona Q outfits? I see.
Well then.
Oh, what? I'm gonna do it. Hey, Joker, what do you want to do? Start part way in. We're gonna do it. Let's go down to here. We've got a target in this area and a target in the next one, so we'll check this one. Sensing a target's in an area deeper inside. Gotcha. Let's get deeper in there. All right, let's do it. I should
write
save
something.
Actually, we're gonna save here. All right. Those games are styled like the etching games, so chibi it is. Ah, I see. Makes sense. Wow.
What's it like?
Java has scanned. Alright, we got some chests.
It's somewhere.
Right, time to be belligerent. Time to be belligerent. We're also looking for Jose, because we can upgrade our new trinket, the new seed thingy. Because we have completed his thing. Legion to 45. Nice. Fire Magatama. Also re-upping our item stash a little bit. We've used a couple of these. I doubt I'm going to get any of the, remove all the buffs. I'm so glad I had those, by the way. So glad I had the,
Okay, there's the platform. We can move on from here.
yeah, we can move on. Just so glad I had those items to remove buffs on enemies. It was so handy for that boss fight yesterday.
Then
We can sense that target somewhere in this area. Let's scour the floor.
I can feel it.
Yeah, that was came in pretty clutch. whenever you've played all 3 Persona games that matter, I do recommend the PQ games. Noted. Noted. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna end up with a lot of Persona on the channel. Because I'm digging it. I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
This interior.
Oh, there's the alarm. Getting an uneasy feeling.
I detect a shadow.
Autumn? Q1 is Persona 3, 4, and Q2 has 3, 4, and 5. That's right. I think you mentioned that. Somebody mentioned that.
Shadow spotted.
Nice. Do I crossover games? Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Let's see. We level up Kaiwan. Also levels up for Futaba, and
That looks useful. Well done.
nice. We have an alarm, so as soon as we get this guy, I'll pop to the.
Rings. Rectangle. Yokon. I want Yokon. The sweet potato Yokon. What the hell's going on with
Fair.
Huh? You got a new skill?
Leveling up this Kaiwan. I think we just captured it. Alright, it just ended up in the thing. What's over here, though? That's the down. Think you did? Yeah, I think that was you. Alright, let's get this guy. I can set the target up ahead. You wanna head in? Let's go! I assume this is not gonna be too much of an issue. Pretty opey-ope. Yeah, no, spotted. You like gamer Shinya's mom? Even looks like she'd bite us if she tried to speak to her. She's the definition of a helicopter parent. She's really selfish, too. You gotta do something about this. Kids really look up to their parents, you know?
Right.
Let's go, guys. Big head team. Crusher. You can't survive in this cold, harsh world if you're too soft. No one will help a single mother. Everyone just looks at me coldly. Everyone is my enemy. Ah, she's been listening to Imagine Dragons. I have to fight them. I have to smash them before they can smash me. And Smash Mouth. You're making your son suffer. You know. You don't know me. Actually, I do. You have to be strong. I don't have a safety net to catch us if we fall. We're just fighting for my own happiness. I don't want others to mock us anymore. Ah! True. Anyone tries to get in my way should die.
my other self?
No you. Resistant dice, huh?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Come.
Me do things reckless. I would never.
Pillow fort. Sacred tempest.
Actually got some heft. Good choice. Actually got some heft to her, huh?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I don't even remember what skills we have. Ah, right. Right.
What's the plan?
You know what? Miracle Punch. Lightning Bolt.
Let's go.
Nuke him. Like Duke.
Sona. Magatsu Izanagi Pikaro.
I do like the enemies in P5, but I think the other games' designs are better. Fair.
You need proper punishment.
That didn't work. Ow! Wouldn't explain why. Fair. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably find out. It will very likely.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona!
Probably weak to like ice. Or weak to fire. I won't explain why because it's spoilers. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, they're on my list. But we are definitely going to do them at some point. Right, just bonking in. That was a barely hit.
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
Nice.
Support's on the way.
Top up. Good heals. Good heals. I guess we were taking some damage. And also spinning some damage. How about you get Almighty then? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Oh. Good hit. Okay, Morgana. Coming in with the final shot. Can't believe I lost. Giant head. The giant head. Nice. Level up for Joker and for Izanagi. I like Izanagi's skills too. He's also
That was easier
than I
thought.
pretty cool. Speed Master, huh? Speed. I do like speed. I do like speed. You know what? I think I'd rather have speed than Gyarados. It's kind of out of place. Like, we've got a bunch of ailment stuff and fear and curse, and then wind. I think I'd rather have speed here. Depending on when you decide to continue Persona, what game you should choose could change, because there's a P4 remake in the works. That's right. But until it's out and I play it, I can't tell if it's better to play the original or not. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I will have to think about that. Like, if they're coming out with a remake, it would seem reasonable for me to dive in then. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. That's an excellent point, Duke. I hadn't thought about that. Lust. I'm gonna get everything taken from me again. Society sees me as a loser. No money, no reason to be proud of myself. Same. I mean, what? What the hell am I supposed to do? You have your son. Shinya. I have Shinya. Yes, I realize that now. Greatest happiness was with me the whole time. You have to be a good mother for his sake. Yes. That's the contract you signed when you had a kid. Despite what some people seem to think. His mother will have a change of heart now. I should have, shouldn't you? Yes. Not right now, though. Right now, we're about to head to a break. Yeah. That's that. What now? You want to keep exploring? No more targets in this area. What's our next move, Joker? Let's go back to the entrance. And back. Let's go back to the entrance. Because we're going to go in there and do that thing. But also, because it's time for a break. Chat. Time for our last break of the day? Question mark? Yes. I need to put a clock on my stream deck so I can see what time it is when I'm not playing 14, where all my time is just there. Yes, it's time for a break. As always, we take a break when the stream takes a break, aka when the ads run over here on the Twitch side. Doing so keeps me from having pre-rolls and confusing Maria. So, thank y'all for hanging out for it. It also means that I get paid ever so slightly. A whole, just a bunch of cents. Some cents happen. But, yes, I recommend y'all take a break as well. So take this chance to grab yourself some water or a snack, or maybe do a little moving around. I'm going to be doing some wall push-ups and bicep curls myself, because that's what day it is. But no matter what you do, make sure you take care of yourself a little bit, and also make sure that you stay right here on this channel. We'll be back here in just a little bit, just about 3 minutes. So stay tuned, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And BRB. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome me back. Yeah, no. I want to do 2 things with the break call to actions. TBH. I want to spread them out more. I think they're too fast right now. I think I messed up the timing. I want them to happen over the entire break time. And then I'll just mute them, I think. Break. TAs. Mute. Fix. Timings. Yeah. I think I just completely winged the timing, and I think I messed up the timing between them. I can fix that. That would probably also make the sound less annoying, but I think I might just mute the sound altogether. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't want them to happen all back to back to back, but I think that's kinda how they ended up. The timer's in milliseconds in StreamerBot, so I was working on it really late on Sunday night, and I don't think I did the numbers right. Yeah, I apologize. Bear with me. That's the last time you'll have to hear it. It's the last time you'll have to hear it. Because yeah, the audio for them is baked into the file. It's a WebP file. Little animated GIF, or not even GIF. It's a WebP, little animated file. And I think the sound is baked in. So I'll just mute them and stretch the timing between when they play out, so that it covers the most of the 3 minutes. You long to be imprisoned. I can grant that wish for you. But call to actions are good, but there's a balance point between making call to actions useful and so obnoxious that people bounce. And I feel like I'm on the obnoxious side, even just for the breaks. So I'll fix it. Given that y'all definitely hit me with the feedback immediately, which means it's definitely egregious. Means it definitely egregious.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll stretch it out. I'll mute him. Because the click makes sense. Like the button click makes sense if you're playing like one every like 30 minutes or one every hour or something, right? Because then people, take note. Look, they're like, huh? What's the clicky thing? They'll see the thing. I don't think it's as necessary when I'm just doing it as like a quick thing over the break. So that's on me. That's on me. Like I said, I kind of threw it in there late Sunday night because I was like, I should do some CTAs. Because for a while, once upon a time, they were just in the channel. They were running continually. Not like all the time, but like every 20, 30 minutes, it would pop something up. But it would also pop in a chat message and all that. But especially at that point, my chat was way less active. So it just ended up being my bot talking to itself as the CTAs populated. Two, it's just everybody kind of knows what you need to do on Twitch and on YouTube and all that. It's just nice to occasionally give somebody a little nudge. So I think just having it in the break where, one, if you're subbed, you should be taking a break anyway. As well. Well, everybody should be taking a break anyway during the breaks. But if you're not subbed, it's happening during the ads regardless. So I think it'd be fine. Maybe it's pointless because it would be playing during the ads for a lot of people. But I don't know. I'm trying to find a balance. It's a work in progress. Streaming is hard, etc., etc. Yeah, it's just too much. Seem an alarm has been raised. Choose your next course wisely for the sake of your rehabilitation.
There is an alarm in effect. Prepare for the unexpected. Choose wisely.
Let's see. Got a couple of stars here. That's right. I grabbed Kaiwan from the thing. Let's see. Yamada no Gorochi? Oh. Want to try the trick I told you about? I was actually thinking about that, yeah. Yummy. I was actually thinking about that. But yes. As mentioned, if anything happens during the stream that's just incredibly annoying, please do tell me. Because often I don't know unless you tell me. Like I'm usually not at my computer during the breaks. So I didn't hear it being super clicky obnoxious. And I didn't really notice it when I was testing it, but it's, I was also very tired. Yeah, so I need to for the trick, I need to smash two together. And then do something. Let's see. It was I smash it together, then I go do something else, and then try to smash another two together. Right? Or something like that. Or use that one to smash into another one. Let's see. Smash 2. Chairs. Smash 2. Chair something else. Smash a second pair, and then smash the 2 you made. Okay. Got it. Got it. Necessarily matter which ones I'm smashing. Let's do. Doesn't matter. Okay. Works for me. Let's do this.
Is this something you need?
Not really, but.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Okay. Don't care too much. Sure. 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 I'm gonna probably replace for that skill.
Respectable, potent power.
It's a great power. You said.
Well, well.
And there's a chance this fails, right? Like, or you know, the next one, next couple steps. We'll try it. We'll try it. Just gonna try not to use the personas that I'm using like regularly, which is I'm basically only using Kaguya and Izanagi. I am Bhavati. To become your mask and grant you a blessing as expansive as vast mountain range. Thanks. Your persona has more power than I normally would. Magic Armor and Forget Boost are gonna upgrade, huh? Or change. What? Sure. Send it. Maka Jamaon. Oh. Chance is kind of small because of the way I'm telling you minimizes the risk. Ah, I see. Which means I'm 100% going to fail. It's going to be jinxed. Yo, the lowest confidence is waking in power. Energy shower, huh? Okay, what? Okay, this is medium forget all foes. Would have been nice to have this and the forget thing. Energy shower. Sure. Fully restores to one ally. Replaces Diorama. Mapsiodine. Heavy Fist to all foes. Medium Fist to one foe. Heavy Fist to one foe. Wow, you got both of these. Did I do this? I think I did that. Heavy to one, medium to one. Replace medium to one with heavy to all. Sure. Nice. Nice. Last step is supposed to be a fail, by the way. It should give you a random persona with a unique skill set. Ah, okay. Cool. Might get some unexpected results if you use this in another fusion. I can hear the strain. Okay, so now... So I've done that one. Now I go to, like, the chair
Always strive for more.
and get me something. God's Hand. That sounds cool. That's like, is that a skill that dude was using? The boss from last day, from yesterday. Evolution. I don't think it matters too much. Let's go to this. That sounds fun.
This card's powered up.
Ah, so this is your intent.
So if his skill, I think Shido has it. Yeah, I thought that sounded like the one that he was using on me. It was a cool skill. Grab it.
Now, You shall be reborn.
Now, will I ever use one of these skill cards? That is a whole different question. I've used like one or two to get the purely to get the skills that I needed on the stuff for the twins. Other than that, I'm just sort of stacking them up. I'm collecting the cards like Pokemon. Here's your god's hand. Use it well. That chair's gone finicky. Be careful. Yep. Okay, so that, and then I go back to
Alarm time, inmate.
Persona
One of
Fusion.
my favorite duties. This is an alarm fusion.
And then the same deal. I don't use the one I had. I use two other ones, right? Let's see. Garuda. How about you and... I don't want to use these two, because these two are baller. We do want to make something new. Also, it'd be nice if we use something, or make something that we don't have the thing. It doesn't matter, because we're going to be smashing it together anyway, right? Let's do this.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Terrifying. This looks terrifying to me, personally. Oh, it's a snake.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Switch skills. Increases chance of inflicting freeze during one more. Interesting. I like that. That sounds cool. Let's see. Rebellion. Of course, no other free skills, huh? Well, I guess I'll just take all the skills then.
This could bestow an extraordinary power.
Your respective confidant relationship is a rank 10. There can be no doubt this fusion will result in extreme amounts of power. You certain this persona is acceptable? Do it!
Now, let us begin.
Rage. Will it work? Will it work? I believe. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Alright. Got him.
My power overflow like flood. Let that basket be yours.
One more step. Yep, now I need to smash them together, right? Well, after I go through this. You know, one persona has more power than one normally would. Do it. Send it. Diamond dust, huh? Behold, the judgment confidants awakening your persona's hidden power. Scale slots are full. Ooh. Severe ice damage. Like it. Like it. Do not remember that animation? Yes. Don't need that. Rain ice. Don't I already do that? Don't I already have... Aren't I already ice? Didn't DR drain? So isn't this useless? Yeah, it's for fusion's sake. Fair. Yeah, you're right. I'll throw it in there for fusion's sake. Also, Ice Amp. That one is relevant. All these physical skills. Tempest Slash, get out of here. I forgot about being able to pass stuff down.
I can hear the strain of the guillotine. Might be dangerous to use.
Alright, so now I take these two and send it, right? Correct? Yeah, both yellows. Alright. Nice. Our judge is level 69. Nice. Alright.
Okay with this?
This is supposed to get us Moloch. Seems. What is immunity? Ah, prevents you from being inflicted by elements. Alright. Send it.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Why? Kinda like immunity. Kinda like immunity. With the first persona you see in the game, yes. Let's drain ice, because that fixes our ice weakness. Let's see. Let's also do. Really, none of the ice skills passed down. Hilarious. Probably don't need freeze boost. Speed master. I like speed good. Action action speed. None of these will matter since it's gonna fail. I know. One can hope. One can hope. Yeah, I'll just click do some stuff. One shot kill.
Expect a modest gift of power.
No, your respective confidant is rank 5. You certain? Do it.
Be reborn.
Alright, what's gonna happen? What's gonna be? Dude, it is cool. Snaky Bros. Kinda neat. If we weren't doing science. I feel like it's like you would need a bigger guillotine for Snake Bro with like the 15 heads. Nope. Unhinged. It's unhinged every time it happens. Oh, hi.
Chernobog. Let my dark powers corrupt us both. Anything is possible with you, bearer of my mask.
The animations are so good, they really are. Wow. Oh, seems the results did not go as planned. Oh, they don't even let me do anything, huh? Interesting. Also, yo.
How's that? Not the result you expected. Got your hands on plenty of power. Almost too much for you, inmate.
Oh, we have to go fix all the equipment now. Let's get out of here. Go. Interesting. But, let's see what. Interesting. Let's look at this guy. Didn't necessarily mean to switch to him, but yeah, so he's a big spicy boy. He's got all amp skills, which feels weird. Is that what's usually what happens? Interesting. Got some good stuff though. Cool. What does crisis control do? increases damage from attacks that target weaknesses. Fair enough. Results are random? Okay. Interesting. Well, now we're going to have to do some more of that. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I'll be fighting with them just yet. Friends call me Crisis. You're controlling me. I'm not. The Black God Chernobog is. They're controlling you, Crisis. It's much better. It's much better. Go back to my. Got anything for insomnia? Not yet. No sleep skills. No sleep skills yet. But maybe eventually. Alright, we're going back in. Yeah, if only.
Well then.
Oop. Hold on. There first. I should save the
I should
game.
write something.
Now that we've done that. Yeah, that's very cool. Chernobog means black god, that's why I said that. Yeah, I thought that sounded right, yeah.
Well then.
That's what I thought. Eek. Yeah, that was very neat. I probably should have been doing that for a while, huh? Start part way in. That's alright. We're about to go grab a bunch of extra personas here. We still got targets to get in the time we have left. I'm sensing a target in an area deeper inside. Gotcha. Let's go deeper. Got it. Looks like Chernobog got some a bunch of skills that would be handy as like a pass down thing. I don't know that he got anything crazy on his own. We actually have to fight this guy, by the way. Nice. Hell, psychokinesis.
Opponent's weak. Gunshots won't work, so try something else.
Let's go.
The opponent's weak. Gunshots won't work, so try
This is
something
my other
else.
self. I lend it.
Song's a banger. Ooh, he is kind of tough.
Let's go. Violet win.
Blast him! Good dance.
The opponent's weak. Gunshots won't work.
You don't know how he feels about wind, huh? Let's find out.
Finish it.
My completionist ass could not leave Mementos without getting all available stamps, by the way. Understandable. Understandable.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, the music's from when we change outfits, it changes the battle music. Apparently, Kill for a bunch of the outfits. I'm wearing the what was it, Persona Q? Yeah, pretty neat.
It doesn't have a weakness, but I think we could make it angry.
It's pretty neat. Nice. Shocked him.
The enemy is electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked.
Persona.
Technical. Nice.
Who's next?
Good work, everyone.
And I still need to finish 3 and 4 before Q1 and 2. Yep, probably the same for me. No? Does he take 50% more damage for 2 seconds? Kinda. You know, it's 2 seconds in turn-based time now, so it's as long as I want. But he does take a bunch of extra damage from some skills when they're shocked. In fact, because it enables a technical. level 65 for Morgana, 67 for Yusuke, 65 and 67 for those two. Nice.
That's a new skill.
Their new skill.
Let's try it out.
She is just not my healer. She's just not my healer. That's not what she does. Well, currently she shouldn't do anything. But,
Okay.
I do want her to do something.
Man, that was easy.
I like how that one was easy and it was like the one we have to actually... There you go. Speaking of stamps. Yeah, I have been trying to find all the stamps, by the way. I don't necessarily know if I've gotten all of them, but I have been trying.
I have something.
These guys we can run over. Also a new persona.
Check out this new skill.
Ooh. Lightning plus. Heavy electric to all foes. Places medium electric to all foes. Don't mind if it is. Good old Ryuji. Look at all this loot.
We're at the platform. Now we can move on to the next area.
I hear you, but no we can't. I hear you, but no we can't.
Give me more stimulation.
Yes, I can feel it too. Things are getting exciting.
Hey guys. Too much. Too much stimulation.
Joker, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
We're gonna. You don't actually need to finish the games technically. The key games happen in the middle. Interesting. Some more sooty horns. Some more sooty horns from Morgana. Everything on the floor? No. No, it was not.
Keep going. Run those shadows over.
Damn, man. Right on. And hey, another alarm. We'll do the trick again.
All right, a chest. Joker, it's a treasure chest.
No harm. No harm. See, I'm learning. That's the no harm item. What else? I'm learning. That's interesting, though. They're sort of like a side.
Even expert cosplayers can't make a suit this good.
True. We're talking about her giant head. Yeah. See, yeah, Kill, we're in big head mode. Old school gamers know what I'm talking about. You enter the cheat code and all the characters get gigantic noggins. Nice. Hell yeah. This place just keeps going. Hey, where are we at right now? This should be about a halfway point. Do I have to go? Another half, she says. Don't focus on that. I'll just make it seem longer. I can sense our target somewhere in this area, though. Let's scour the floor for them.
I'll send you the results.
Nice. I bet our target is over here. Yes. Yeah, I assume it's just big head. That's what it looks like. Looks like the old cheat, but yeah, this is the Q outfits, apparently, because it's like a more of a chibi style game. Luke was saying.
Then
That was their. This is their translation for that. This September 24th in P3 and October 29th, 30th in P4. You don't know what it was for P5 though. Fair enough. Yeah, that's interesting. You want to head in? Yes, let's get this guy. Did I heal? I don't think I healed before. Here. That's our hire. All women should be conquered, was it? We should be careful. Gotta change his heart no matter what. We're also not bringing any ladies in. I wonder if that changes this fight.
You guys must be the Phantom Thieves. But I haven't done anything wrong. They all brought it on themselves. If they wouldn't wear those skirts, nothing would happen to them. Gross. And they're all saying stuff like, I am so glad to serve him. Right?
Don't be ridiculous.
That's what you make them think.
This is horrible.
Come on, don't talk to me like that. Please?
Oh,
has to be a
interesting.
joke.
Chills.
That's how you get girls wrapped around your fingers? I think his actual voice is not nearly as creepy as I'm making it. Q's like Persona meets Etrian Odyssey, right? Yeah? Okay. You love Etrian Odyssey? Wish it was more popular? We might dive into 3 at some point too, Luke. In fact, I would go as far to say as we probably will, since I got it from the Humble Monthly, especially. I'm sure we'll try it out at some point. Atlas has kind of captured me. You can blame this entirely on Kill, by the way. You can blame our Persona adventures entirely on Kill. I was probably going to check him out eventually, but he has inspired. He inspired me largely by, being like, play it. Gov. Not that will always work. Yeah. Kill is Kilniath, by the way. It's escape into gaming right there. I know the old lore. The ancient lore of his previous Twitch name.
I guess you're not all talk.
Gamley. Good day. Good day, Gamley. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Escape into Kilniath. There you go. I'm not sure what that would be, but there you go. Yeah. Kill has a very neat podcast. Talking about his adventures in some gaming. Check it out. You can find it on his channel. He doesn't like me to shout it out, but you can get to it through his Twitch channel. Escape into Kilniath is your OnlyFans. Right. Yeah, it's like how mine is only Wraiths. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's something you'd understand if you're not popular with women. There's nothing better than seeing the moment her life is shattered. Feeling like you control everything in her life.
I don't like you to shout it out since it died a death. It's just sleeping. And hey, you never know. You never know when it might hit that. It might hit that point where someone checks it out, and then suddenly you go viral, and then it'll be like, "Where are my episodes?" And you're like, "Crap." Never know. It's on the internet forever. But yeah, no, that's fair. Still proud of what I did when I did it, though? You should be. You should be. You went for it. You did the thing. You should be very proud of yourself. You should be very proud. And if literally nothing else, you built some skills. You learned some stuff. You know? Yeah, you should be very proud of yourself, Gil. Absolutely. You did the thing. But yeah. Yes. If y'all are interested, still check it out. Because it's still on the internet.
Get in my way. I'm not gonna go easy on you.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've honestly been kind of tempted to do something on Star Citizen, but you know, do a little educational stuff on Star Citizen or something. You know? Or do you mean an episode of the podcast or something? Either way. Go for it. You're enjoying the game. You're enjoying. Yeah, I was as soon as I like browsed the message before I read it, I was like, wait, here comes Kill. Gambly's biggest gripe with Windows 11: it shuffles my icons around on the desktop every time it loads. I refuse. I'm still on Windows 10. I'm still on Windows 10. I will not install Windows 11. I'm just not going to do it. They keep yelling at me, but I'm not doing it. I will probably sideload Linux on here and then slowly transition over myself. But yeah, I'm not doing it. I refuse to load Windows 11. It's so ass. It is so bad. And it's just getting worse, it seems like. I'd stream it, but run it on like minimum settings. Fair. You could always do a video though. That takes a little less hardware. You had a you could do like videos if you didn't want to stream it. I bet there's a market there. I think it's a thing to do with multiple screens, because if I stay on the same screens, it doesn't do that for me. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would not know. Yeah, this is the one that Chryso was. This is the guy that Chryso was talking about. Recommend Ubuntu for ease of things, mainly just working. Yep, they've been working on it a long time. A lot of the distros are more powerful and flexible. Ubuntu has same defaults, tends not to break as much, which is nice when you're just getting over. Yeah, Ubuntu's been around forever, but I think they've just been kind of like steadily improving it too. Ubuntu is the same as Ubuntu, but looks kind of like Windows. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, I tried it like 20 years ago as well. Gambling. I think it has gotten much better. My friend Deployable has been streaming Star Citizen, so I don't want to step on his toes. His content's really kicked off from it. No, fair enough. Fair enough. I get that. But also, you know, maybe that's a collab opportunity, you know? The great resurgence. Maybe you bring Deployable in to talk about some stuff on a video, you know? Like a noob video for Star Citizen. See, I can give suggestions too. You know, obviously it's entirely up to you. I get that. I get that not wanting to step on somebody else's toes. I get that. Honestly though, I have been hella escaping the Star Citizen so much. Okay. You're enjoying it, and you know, if you're having the urge to make some content, yeah, obviously don't feel obligated to make content just because you're enjoying it. But you know, if the two line up, then plus, you know them Star Citizen people got some money. You know?
Got women in from me left and right. I don't even have to lift a finger. Where my next slave will be.
He has a skill called womanizing. That was why they were like super hinting not to bring a woman into this fight. Which I kind of picked up on. I kind of picked up on, and I was like, but you know, it was convenient that we swapped out Anne anyway for a completely different reason.
Maybe ours won't work if there's only men. What am I supposed to do?
I'll strike them down.
If you were truly charming, it wouldn't matter if it was a man or a woman. Mr. Womanizer. If you were truly charming, people would be charmed regardless. You're not wrong. Idris is like 1,000 pounds. That's too much. Too much. That's totally why I've been talking about binging the girls. Mm-hmm. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
This guy's nothing. Let's finish him off.
Oh, we're gonna.
Persona!
Get holy blasted. Still fairly tanky. I say fairly tanky because I didn't one-shot him immediately. How do you feel about gigantic bonks?
Eat this!
That was not a very gigantic bonk at all. For reference, I've only spent 33.5 pounds on Star Citizen. So I've spent thousands. Yeah, that's the meme, right? But it's like you're spending a bajillion, like people are spending $1 bajillion on something that doesn't exist. I'm aware that it does. There is actually a game there now. But for a long time, there just kind of wasn't.
Prepare yourself.
You know, womanizer would probably would be homophobic most likely. Yeah, probably. Honestly. That's fair, Luke. But if he was just like... If he wasn't a womanizer, I guess is what I'm saying. If he was just like... If he's who he thought he was, where he's just like this super charming guy who people fall over themselves to be with, then it wouldn't matter. But, obviously. Ow. That's rude. He hit me. He hit me, chat.
It's time.
And he made me bleed my own blood. That's illegal.
Don't rush it. Come.
What?
Nagatsu Izanagi Picaro.
Mega curse him. Or miss him entirely. I guess that's fine too. Thanks, Joker. Thanks, Joker. So now that I've played Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and Mists of Pandaria, all within a month of each other, I can agree WoW has been getting consistently dumbed down as it progresses. That seems to be a frequent
All set.
opinion. Family.
This is my other
I've never played, so I couldn't say for myself.
Take this.
Yeah, you hit a ghost. Very illegal.
Let's do this.
Miracle Punch. No crit. Oh boy.
Persona.
Let's try this again, maybe. Okay, maybe the skill is not doing it. Maybe that skill is not doing it. Block him, please. 4 minutes. Oh, right, his evasion's up. Right.
Persona.
I played Frost Mage in all 3 versions. In Vanilla TBC, I used mini skills. In Mr. Pandaria, I used 2. Not great. Yeesh. Okay. I need to deal with his buff. You know what? Actually, we're gonna do this. That was a lot of HP back. Ow. Really glad I healed. My brother left the house to go to the gym, and now the cat's screaming for him. Oh no! Oh no! Poor kitty. Kitty. I don't think I have any more of the items I need. Do I? Don't think I have any more. I think I used them all on that. I guess I could use a debilitator instead. You know what? Do this. Gamley's cat does that when you leave. Yeah. I should remember enrichment. Oof.
Take this. I shall be your opponent.
Honestly, kind of need you to heal again.
I appreciate it.
Gigantic heals from him, huh? Proud presence popping off. Oh my god! This fight's actually like a whole thing, huh? Fine. Buff us up. It's the one that doesn't ruin your room. It's nice. This is just the one whining for the brother. Good hits. Alright. Let's ruin this guy's day. Let's ruin this guy's day. Me leaving for a half hour isn't doing my cat. I've openly started doing that last year. Or only started doing that last year. Fair. Yeah, separation anxiety is a real thing for pets. Wow, that did no damage.
I am thou.
That did no damage.
Let's go. Prepare yourself.
Gonna play with a laser pointer with her, I guess. There you go. Nice. Okay. We're almost out of time. How did this happen? This happened. Ow, 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 ow.
Not yet. Let's go. Pillow Fort. Sacred Tempest.
Blast him.
Can't run now.
Nice. Showtime. Snooze. Gotta snooze the ants again. Showtime, please. This probably still won't kill him.
Empty, man.
He's got that defense buff.
Behold, saucy, zesty, masterpiece.
If anybody's gonna kill him, it's these two.
Better than this. dumbass! Here you go! My tree!
So insane with the big heads. Yeah, see, it didn't kill him. I'll spend the day going on errands with a friend so I can tag along to the retro game store and he'll vibe or he'll be hiding under the bed when I get home. Aww. Kitty. Actually, I should probably not use my... Miracle Punch. Nice. This one will certainly kill him. Oh my god.
What?
Crap.
Persona!
Crap. It's probably gonna miss. Yep.
Persona!
Please kill him.
Get wrecked! No way! Let's go.
Please kill him. Nope, don't use that.
Take this!
Which is my goal. I'll finish you.
Free.
Too slow. Persona! Pilot!
Please finish this fight. I was not expecting this to be as difficult as it was. Friggin' womanizer, man. Mine can't find the laser pointer. Rip. Nice. We did it. Also level ups for Futaba and for An and for Jokel. Nice.
Messed up. What have I done? I deceived and manipulated all those women.
That's right. Countless lives were ruined because of you. Please, wake them up from their dreams. Don't let any more people become your puppets.
Sorry.
You're right. You have to give them back their lives. Agitation crown, eh? Sounds cool.
Well then.
Think you got that? What are you doing? What do you do now? Want to keep exploring? I do want to keep exploring, but how many targets left in this area? One? Okay, what's our next move, Joker? We need to go back to the entrance, chat, because we're out of time. I guess it's a good time to leave. We aren't going to necessarily leave, but we are going to necessarily leave because it's 2 o'clock. Matt. Actually, a little past 2 o'clock. Which means we're out of time. We're out of time for today, and we're out of time for the week. In fact, that's how time works. But we got some progress this week, didn't we? We are doing stuff. We beat up the big bad. You know what? Let's do this for you. Forget. See you, everybody. Right. Yeah, thank y'all very much for watching today. It is my weekend, starting, well, after I get some more stuff done after stream. After that. So we will be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central U.S. time, where we will be doing some more tombstone farming in Final Fantasy XIV. We got tomes to get. So if that's your vibe, a little bit of, we'll be doing some stuff with the community as well, doing group tombstone farming. So set yourself some time. Persona itself will continue on Monday at 10 a.m. Central. That's where you can always find me, Sunday through Thursday. Yeah. Have a good one all? Yeah. Thank y'all. And good night to you as well, Luke. If you are on the Twitch side, we are going to go ahead and write out. But no matter which side you're on, make sure you follow me at all the places. I promise I'll make the calls to action less annoying in the break screen next time. Make sure you follow me at all the places. Join the Discord. Do all the good stuff. You know? If you would like to become a part of the community, I appreciate it. Other than that, like I said, we're going to raid out here on the Switch side. See, let's see. Let's see. You know what? It looks like. We're going to. Tempted to go over there. You know what? I'm going to raid over to Zizarin, actually. He's casting for the PoE, the Path of Exile 1 gauntlet that's going on, which is the big, hardcore, ultra difficult event that runs every league. So he's doing some casting for that while other people are playing it. So let's go shoot a raid over there. It's always an interesting time. I might end up doing some of it myself later. So go shows us some love. Does he need the extra views? Probably not. But are we doing it anyway? Why not? But thank you all very much for watching today. I appreciate you. Have an excellent weekend if I do not see you. Or even if I do see you, also still have an excellent weekend. But thank you all very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be good. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.